Good morning, Dubai. Happy Monday, happy start of the week. If you like the Lovin Dubai show, please hit that subscribe button. Why? Because we talked all things babies on the show. Yes, someone gave birth on an RTA bus.
And what's even cuter than babies? Puppies. And maybe you should adopt one, or foster, or sponsor through Canine Friends. They're running out of capacity and they need your support.
Yeah, guys, it's summer, and when you hear a story like this, it just basically tears out your heartstrings. So we talked about that on the show. Also, royal wedding snaps are giving. We got finally, we got a behind the scenes look at a royal wedding in Dubai. We talked about that. Please stay tuned. Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all of the top trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Our top story this morning, Mabruk to the woman who successfully gave birth on an RTA bus.
Woo! And also Canine Friends reach full capacity.
We're talking all things Dubai, royal wedding snaps. They've gone viral and they are
Everything and more. And 8 holiday dates have been announced for the public sector.
But we like to believe that they're in line, so we're waiting for the private sector announcement. And later on in the show, do stay tuned, we're talking to a skating champ. She is 10 years old and she is blowing up skating in the UAE. We cannot wait to have her on the show to figure out how she's balancing her life with all of this strict training. But before we get into all of that, I got a good morning from Shahir in so many ways this morning. It's like your body...
My body's missed you.
Your body is saying hello, you've been away.
Yep.
And I don't want to call you out.
Well, too late now. We're halfway there.
But we've all been there. We all have that,
it's
that
so
body
awkward.
groaning.
You're saying hi with your mouth. Your stomach's saying hi in its own way. It's super early. It's 8:30. Thank you so much for watching. But you know how hard it is to wake up and have breakfast.
Before this time.
Yeah.
So your body makes these groans and it's like, hey.
It's super
But I'm glad
awkward.
we're able to talk about it.
Exactly. Like, other people find it awkward. They won't talk about it. You'll have people sit away from you. But it leads to the question, office etiquettes. Or office noises in general. Your thoughts?
I like to think that if I'm sitting close enough to someone that they're making uncomfortable functions, then I'd be able to say it to them. So for example, you, I'd be like able to call you out, and vice versa, I should hope.
Oh yeah, I would. Don't you worry. Well, yeah, I think it comes with a level of like understanding between humans. Like, you only think it's awkward when it's someone you're not comfortable with.
Loud chewing, you can hear it on the other side of the office. It's hard to say that.
That's a sign of disrespect.
How's it disrespect?
Loud chewing? Why are you chewing loud enough that 10 meters away from you people can hear?
The office carries.
Good point.
I don't know about you, but the acoustics in our office, it's this massive room where all our desks are, and there's maybe, 15 people? And if you don't have the music on, you can hear a pinprick. So if I'm chewing,
I'm so anxious about that. Especially when you have Cheetos throughout the day, and you think it's fine. But then everyone knows you're eating Cheetos. Not because of the smell, because of the noise.
Loud phone conversations.
Yeah, that also can happen elsewhere. There's meeting rooms. There's the outdoors.
I think loud phone conversations are fine as long as it's work related. So, okay, if you're getting a deal done, you're chatting to a PR, you're getting a news story, great. If you're booking your spa appointment, you're asking for a waxing service, that's for outside the office.
Especially when it's next to your boss. You should know better.
Especially when you're booking it midday.
But that's super awkward. I've been in situations where I've called and I'm like, hey, can I book this? Not during work hours, but they call you back during work hours. And then it's awkward and it's like, yes.
Yeah, but then you
like,
leave.
Yep. Yeah, I know. But sometimes you have the phone number saved.
This kind of digresses, but I think you see a different side of people on the phone sometimes.
I agree.
You know, like dealing with delivery drivers.
Yeah.
And then also me, when it's my mom, I'm a whole other person. Like, Mom, not now.
I'm working.
Yeah.
I feel like there are more awkward situations that you can be in than the ones we mentioned.
Such as?
I can't think of any. But there must be actual situations.
I mean, we're all human.
Yeah.
You're in an office 8 hours a day. Sometimes you're uncomfortable. Sometimes you have a big lunch. You know?
Oh my God.
That's the reality that we don't talk about.
It's bound to happen.
It's bound to happen to...
You're only human.
We're like 20 to 30 people in an office, and you have to deal with that. And that's why sometimes it's nice to work from home.
So small perks.
Small perks when you just have everything you need, close proximity. You can do whatever you want.
Be as loud as you want.
Be as loud as you want, and it's fine. It's 8:35. I'm so glad we kicked off Monday morning. You know what? Before the show, we're like, how can we get excited? How can we just motivate this morning? And we've talked about bodily functions.
But these are the things that are left unspoken and need to be said.
Fine.
We're all thinking it. No one's saying it.
I know this morning people are going to leave the show thinking, thank you, Lovin Dubai, for saying what needed to be said. Doing the people's work. Let's jump into our top story this morning. A massive mabruk to a successful birth after a woman successfully gave birth on an RTA bus. And not only that, some of the RTA's employees, they went above and beyond to go and visit the newborn and the new mama at the hospital. So the woman thankfully safely gave birth aboard the intercity bus headed to Ajman, and the team wanted to congratulate her and ensure their well-being.
So the delivery occurred naturally, and both the mother and the baby were transferred to the hospital in good health. The news went viral, and now everyone is suggesting baby names. What would be the first one you come up with?
But Basola?
Basola.
Because like that restaurant, Basola.
Okay. Basolita? Or Transporlita?
But it's not us, it's the comments that are giving.
The comments are phenomenal. Hear this one out. If it's a girl, Rita, like RTA, but with an I in the middle. Get it? Rita, RTA. That's brilliant.
I'm thinking, who's sitting at home? You know when you like you make a funny joke and you just chuckle to yourself. There's someone at home being like.
I genuinely laughed at this one though. That's brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
Like, who thought of that?
Rita, Mamacita. And then, but other people are calling out the RTA saying, okay, baby born on the bus, free transport for life, make it happen.
That makes sense.
That got the most likes.
It makes sense. It's like when you fly on an airplane and someone gives birth on an airplane, they have like a white passport, right?
I actually think they had to stop doing that because...
Really? People would
because
intentionally...
it's dangerous. Because you're not meant to be flying.
Yeah.
Like, being on a bus is fine, but I think there's, after 8 months, correct me if I'm wrong, people, you shouldn't be flying. So
I think
then
it's 7, to be honest.
People would be pushing it a little bit, because imagine, set your child up for life with free flights on an airline.
That's so true. And also, like, if someone questions you, like, how far along are you? You can just say, like, don't be rude, none of your business. So you can push it.
Yeah, but not worth it. Although someone said, apparently traffic towards Ajman is so bad, even enough time to give birth. Not that bad, guys.
That is good.
And they're always...
Ali's laughing. They're laughing at the back.
They're always trying to improve the road systems. Some days you get caught in it, not enough time to give birth.
That is true. Okay, well, Rita takes a cake. I love the name. I really hope that she goes with it. And that's all I have to say for that.
We don't even know if it's even for a boy. It could be a boy.
Rita?
Rita.
That would work just as well.
I feel like in that Friends episode, and it's like Vivo. What is it? Oh, Vito. And she's like, how good is Vito sounding right now? Anyway, massive congratulations to the new mum. And also, by the way, the RTA really just went above and beyond. There was no, I guess, need for the employees to go and greet the mum at the hospital. I was going to say that.
Like, that is a sign of, like, love. That's, like, Dubai's love. Where else do you see that? Most people go, like, not on the bus, get out, or figure out outside. But the fact that they did go above and beyond, you just know, like, you'd remember that forever. You have your friends, your family, and the people that awkwardly saw you give birth. What more could you ask for?
But you're so right. That would not happen in every country. But speaking of incredible compassion, we are now looking for your compassion, because Canine Friends has reached full capacity. As you guys know, they're a dedicated animal shelter that works night and day to provide care and support to abandoned and stray doggos. And now they are facing an urgent crisis. So the shelter's kennels have reached maximum capacity. It's summer, so that is not great. And they have a waiting list which has soared to a staggering 142 dogs.
So in an effort to address the critical situation, Canine Friends is reaching out to the community, appealing for foster parents and adoptive families to step forward and make a difference in the lives of these deserving canines this summer. So Canine Friends shared the sad reality of a shelter that they are at full capacity. A waiting list of doggos who need a home are calling upon the community, wherever you can, if you can foster, if you can adopt, any of the above.
And help out this summer, particularly fostering. If they are at full capacity, there's 140. Now, you know what's scary? What does waiting list mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean there's 142 doggos who are without a home right now? So if you have anything that you could do, as we said, foster, adopt, give your time, just get in touch with them. Now more than ever, winter months, that's crucial. Summer months, super urgent that they need support from the community. And they are just one of about 5 shelters tirelessly working, because the number of abandoned dogs and stray dogs and cats is just phenomenal. So every now and then we do share these stories in hopes that we can spread the word that if you can help to support a doggy, you should do it.
And also, so if there are full capacity within the shelter, that means that no more dogs can come inside, you know? So if you foster even, that's giving space for another dog to come in until, well, you're going to fall in love with a dog anyway. You foster a dog, you're going to want to adopt it by the end of the fostering period. But that just gives more room for dogs to come inside as like time goes on and as people are adopting and fostering and sponsoring, especially during summer. Like, it's an insane time.
But can I just say though that a lot of people have the big hearts for wanting to do it, but you do see posts, and I think this was shared, was dogs in Dubai. And if you're interested about getting a dog in Dubai and you have questions, follow that Facebook group.
Of course you follow that Facebook group.
Obviously. I'm in all of them.
You're the biggest
I tried being British men's group and they don't let me in because you get great tea. If you are interested in sponsoring, so what they say is that actually they'll see a big influx of people, but even the people who want to foster and adopt, they're more interested in pure breeds. And what happens is sometimes the desert dogs get left behind, and they're known to have actually more affectionate natures. They'll love the cuddling, they just love anything they can get.
They love the love, want to be loved, and love to give love. They are cute, by the way. So cute. They're adorable. I think they're the cutest dogs out there. So
don't just go essentially for pure breeds. There's loads of desert dogs, and they're absolutely adorable, and they also need your support and care.
And truly, what difference does it make?
So let's jump into our next story. Dubai royal wedding snaps are going viral. How exciting. As you guys know, we're knee deep in wedding season, and quite a few royals weddings have already taken place. We're talking Jordan. Obviously, we had one of the big weddings just 2 weeks ago. And on April 5th, Her Highness Sheikh Mahra bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and her fiancé Sheikh Mana Al Maktoum held their wedding, which is the official marriage ceremony where they sign the marriage contract.
Massive mabrooks and congratulations. And the pictures
are
giving above and beyond. So despite the pictures, so Sheikha Mahra is the daughter of the Dubai ruler, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The newlyweds shared the news of their marriage through a poem written by the father of the groom, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid bin Mana Al Maktoum, on their social media account, their official Instagram account. The couple got engaged back in March.
And it's quite uncommon to see photos of UAE royal weddings, which is why we are so obsessed with these ones in particular. So for the big night, Her Highness Sheikh Mahra wore an unbelievable white gown, and it was actually designed by Dubai-based designer Ezra Couture, which we love, homegrown brands, and complementing her husband Sheikh Mana's traditional Emirati attire. The bride looked divine in a white, quite voluminous ball gown.
That's not a word.
With with an amazing veil. She kept it elegant and chic, minimal jewelry, but the most stunning diamond bracelet, watch, and rings. But I'm more obsessed with the cake.
It is voluminous. But the cake itself was voluminous.
Cake is voluminous.
A 7-layer cake, but it's bigger than any 7-layer cake you've ever seen. It's aesthetically pleasing, goes with the decor all around. The dress fits with the cake, fits with the decor, the background, the backdrops that they thought of, the photos. Everything was done so well.
I loved how elegant one of the main wedding shots, which is just the bride and groom, and they're surrounded by these kind of I think it's like white lilies breath, just like big bushes of them, but it's not too much. It's not too ostentatious, it's not too extravagant. It's just really simple and beautiful. Then obviously a 7-layer cake, because I'm sure they had loads of guests. But it's rare that you see these photos, so we're super excited that they were shared onto Her Highness's royal account, and we get to just have a little gawk. But let's jump into our next story.
So, on to more celebrations. So, Eid holiday dates have been announced. The Federal Authority of Government Human Resources has announced that the holidays for Eid al-Adha 2023, the holiday will take place from the 9th to 12th of Dhul Hijjah, which is likely to fall on from the 27th to the 30th of June. The holiday for the public sector employees is expected to be 6 days long.
As always, we're waiting for official confirmation, and no holiday dates have been announced for the private sector employees. But as you guys know, a few years ago it was announced that private and public sector in general would fall in line together. So we're expecting the same date. So it looks like we'll be off from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That would be a 6-day break in total for people who work a regular week, 4 days of the week, which is phenomenal. And one of my favorite comments.
Yeah, that's why I'm smiling. It's brilliant. It says, get well soon in advance for those people who will be sick on Monday. Get it?
Obviously.
I wish you didn't see that, because I would have so done that.
I mean,
it's a brilliant comment.
Anyone who takes the day off on Monday, I've taken annual leave on that Monday.
You're a genius for that. I was thinking, I just came back. I was going to submit another request. Is it too soon?
You mean, is it too late?
Or too soon after my holiday?
Is it well, to take another one? How many days do you have? You have the days.
I have a ton.
It's going to be quiet.
Yeah. I might as well.
I mean, it's a bit close to the day.
I've approved it.
But then if you're looking for public holidays, if you take the 26th off and you work a regular week, it looks like you'll have a 9-day break, which is an incredible long break to look forward to. Also, it looks like schools are going to close. The city's about to get quieter. We're really jumping into the summer months. Midday break for labourers is happening. So we're bang in the middle of summer. And yet, dare I say it, the evenings are still manageable.
You dared? You shouldn't have, because they're not. I landed, I want to say like 5-ish.
You came back from the UK.
It was hot. The
I'm
UK
talking
was
about
unbelievably
like 8,
hot.
9 o'clock on a windy evening.
Yeah.
You could be outside.
Yeah. You can, but with pain and struggle and regret. Honestly, it's very unbearable, especially like the last week, the week before I flew, the week prior to last week. Everyone was struggling. No one could go outside.
Disagree. Went to a pool day on Saturday.
Oh, pool days are different.
It was shaded. There was a temperature control pool, so yeah, it was bougie, but...
Temperature control pool. She's living the life. That's why she was like, oh, it's not that bad.
But I mean, it was packed, you know.
Did you have air conditioning?
No.
By the pool?
No. The shade was nice, I must say. Okay, it's 8:48. We're going to be joined by a skating champ, Elizaveta Ignatova, right after this very short break. Do stay tuned on this Monday morning.